I am really upset that I ripped that shirt because I fucking love that shirt. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Gamescage. Today, and only today, we officially got the reveal of Fighter 5, and it has been a wild ride. There's a lot to talk about. We got Fighter 5, we got some details on Fighter Pass 2, we got some Mii costume. Let's go through everything. So first of all, if you haven't, go check out my live reaction to BYLETH's reveal. I was fucking utterly shocked, and not just because I love BYLETH in general, and I love Fire Emblem Three Houses, but just because everyone was expecting a third-party character. But also, I was really hyped because, if you remember, there was a Smash Dispatch episode I made where I predicted BYLETH was going to come. I didn't know it would be next, but at some point, and I said the moveset would have them using the different swords of the creator and not just the skeleton sword in order to differentiate her. So I fucking locked that, and I'm really proud of myself for that one. I lost my shit in the video, and I ripped my shirt, and I have to use a different shirt now. So whatever, we're here. So first of all, just general reaction to BYLETH being in. I'm fucking hyped for this. I know there's a lot of people upset right now. There's a lot of dislikes going on in videos and stuff. And to those people, I tell you, look, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is a video game with over 80 video game characters that you could play as. Technically, if you want to count like the different fucking Koopas you can play as, and Alf and Olimar, technically you got like 90 characters that you can differentially play as. It's like, it's hard to complain for me, honestly, and when I personally love Fire Emblem and I love Three Houses so much, it's hard for me not to be hyped for this character, especially when it's ditching a bit of the typical swordsman stuff and doing different weapons and shit. So I really like that stuff. But again, I understand if you don't like Fire Emblem, why this can be a little frustrating, right? Of like, yeah, there's like five. This is gonna be the 8th Fire Emblem character. That makes it, if you don't count Donkey Kong as part of the Mario franchise, and you don't count Pokemon Trainer as 3 different Pokemon, Fire Emblem is the most represented franchise in Smash. And if you do count those, then it's like in the top 3, which is insane for a niche strategy RPG that's grown and blown up over the years. So I mean, again, I understand why you can be disappointed, but just understand that, hey, first of all, you just got a whole season pass of a bunch of characters, and that we're getting fucking 6 more characters. We are getting we're gonna get to it, but first let's talk about BYLETH. So I had to rewatch the presentation because I was so busy yelling and losing my shit that I barely even paid attention to the presentation of his breakdown moveset, and I really love the moveset. So basically, it kind of starts off playing a bit like Corrin, where you've got like your crazy slashes when you spam A and your different moves, but then it's when you change your specials where things are different. So like your forward smash, you'll use a lance instead of just the sword, or your down smash is going to be an axe that goes back and forth, or your B is a bow and arrow, but the bow and arrow like charges to do different moves and shit. So it's like, it's got a really cool, unique moveset. I really love the different like ways you can use the weapon, because I think the side smash is also used as a side B, if I got it correctly. Like, for example, your side smash is the same as your side B, but it just has a different effect and a different move. So like your down smash will be the axe that's going downward, but also when you down B, you'll use that axe differently. So that's kind of how they're switching things up. You've got this cool up B where like you tether to your opponent and you fucking throw them downwards. So really cool moveset. I really like how it looks. I think I'm gonna have fun with that kind of character, because that's like kind of the character I usually vibe with. The colors are awesome because you've got like the female and male, which is really cool because it's the first DLC character where technically it's a female and a male, whatever, how you want to market it that way. Also, the trailer, super sick. Like, I fucking love that show, because if you know Fire Emblem Three Houses, as soon as I saw like the darkness spewing around, I was like, I know this is Fire Emblem. Like, I knew it right away. Even before, like a second before BYLETH showed up. But it's like, wow, I did not see that trailer coming. Really cool how they did it with Sothis chilling there being like, what the fuck are you doing? Go to Smash as always. And I love when female BYLETH shows up and she's like, I love how they make the joke about anime swordsman. They're like, another anime swordsman? Like, come on, use some different moves. So really cool how they did that. And the remix, the remix of the Fire Emblem theme for Smash, fucking on God. I love Fire Emblem music, but man, this Smash remix looks insane. The trailer has a bunch of little references that are really cool, and I really love that. And Sakurai's breakdown was really good as always. I felt it was like a little less engaging this time for some reason, but again, I still enjoyed myself and had a great time, so I thought that was cool. So overall, oh, and also we got the release date, which is going to be January 28th. I thought it would be a live drop, but it seems like they were trying to keep it so hidden that they didn't even want to tell their marketing team or different people at Nintendo that it was coming out like that. Like, they didn't even want people, like, they knew if it was coming out that day that it might have been data mined or someone would have leaked it or something. So they were like, you know what, let's just fucking wait 12 days. So we got like, well, no, what are we today? We're the 16th. Yeah, so we'll get him in 12 days, so that'll be cool. So we got that. Then we got some Mii costumes. So we got Mega Man X got a costume. We got Altair from Assassin's Creed, which got a fucking Mii costume, which is random as hell, but whatever, fuck it. Everyone gets a Mii costume, I guess. But what's really cool is Cuphead is getting a Mii costume in the same way Sans did, where it makes the Mii look like Cuphead, and we're also getting a Cuphead song in it. So I'm really happy about that. Again, I'm someone who really loves Cuphead in general, so happy they're getting representation. With Sans getting representation, and Shantae has a spirit, and Shamna has his trophy. Really cool that indies are getting some love in Smash, so really happy about that. What else we got? So then we got, like, again, Sakurai also acknowledged, like, thank you for making it the best-selling fighting game of all time. He's very humble in the way he talks about things, where he's like, I don't know if it counts. There's been a lot of Street Fighter iterations and stuff, so really humble as always. And at some point he did this, but he didn't mean it as a mean thing, but he was like, he was counting Fire Emblem games, so I think he was going like, there's this game and this, and I was like, oh, and now the internet's gonna just use that forever. So that's really cool. And the big thing we got at the end, though, was the announcement of officially Fighter Pass 2. So it's not going to be individual fighters like we initially thought. It's going to be a second season pass that is going to have 6 characters. Now, the caveat is that these characters are going to be rolled out from now to December 2021. So while it feels like it's a good thing, it's still like, it's kind of like they're going to be doing this around the span of 24 months, right? So again, still awesome that we're getting 6 characters, but that does mean we're probably going to get a character every 4 months maybe. Like, and obviously this makes sense, right? You'd assume that they're very early in development for these DLC fighters. I mean, there was a point in the direct where Sakurai said he played as BYLETH in a pre-build of the game to get a feel for her so that they can start preparing. So it's like, it's crazy how early they prepare these characters and stuff. So again, I'm super happy we're getting 6 more characters. That means the Smash train never has to stop. That means the Smash Dispatch podcast always has things to talk about. And I think this really does mean he wants to do his best to add as many characters as people really want in the game. Again, if you really think about it, we'll get into full predictions and stuff at another time, but I really think we're going to get a Capcom rep. I really think we're going to get Sora. I think it's time for Geno. I think we're going to get Master Chief. I think we're going to get a Pokemon, and I think we're going to get Rex/Pyramithra. So I think that's going to be the rollout. Again, they could prove me wrong and do a million other things, but I definitely think it's going to be around that ballpark. So either way, I'm really excited. Again, I think BYLETH, to me personally, speaks to me. I'm a big fan of Fire Emblem Three Houses. It sold incredibly well. And again, remember, if you are disappointed, you're going to get other characters. There's a lot more to come. And you also have a fucking 80 characters in the game. So it's just hard for me to complain, to be honest. So anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the presentation. Let me know if you guys are excited for BYLETH. And again, of course, I'm going to be covering that shit. I'll also expect a lot of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot stuff coming soon. And that's it. That's all. So thank you all for watching. I'll love you forever. And see y'all next time. And I need a new shirt now.